Hey, Sujina, Paul here. So this is your new exhaust hose. It's covered in a red wrap, so it's gonna be it's black hose. That goes that goes, of course, from your engine to the exhaust pipes that already extend through the transom of your boat. And let's see, we also had to make a couple of elbows. We ordered some parts, and then Kevin modified the parts that we ordered to make these elbows for you.
Pretty.
Yeah. So they started off as one adapter that just adapted 3 down to 2.5, and your hose is 2 3/4. Your hose is and your copper is a real oddball size. It's 2 3/4. And then we had another one that was from 4 down to 3, and so he combined those, and then added,
I had to change the angle too.
Yeah, I had to change the angle, and from 45 to 22.5. They didn't make it 22.5. If we'd custom made these, this would have taken. We did custom make them, but if we'd custom made them any other way, it was going to be a 6-week wait. So anyway, so we've done these, and this is made. This came as a 2.5-inch end, and we added more fiberglass to it and made it a 2 3/4-inch end. And then so the reason for the 4-inch is because it's 4 inch up here, 4 inch up here, and your water comes out and mixes with the exhaust gases. Well, it actually gets spun around the outside of this, and then the exhaust gases come out here, and so you get good mixing with your water and your exhaust gases, which of course keeps you from burning up your hose. And then all this will come down and get under the floor right here, and comes out back here on both sides. Let's see, there's something else we did. Oh yeah, the engine box. The engine sits a little higher than the 431 sat. So what we did was we took your original box, of course, and rather than try to modify the original box, we made a collar, because if modifying the original box would have made it take up more floor space also because of the angle. So if we had just raised the box and kept the same angles, you'd damn near not had any floor. So here's your box, and then we made this collar that the box sits in, and this collar raises it up by the correct amount. And of course we've got alligator down here, just like we have alligator down here. So let's see, things are coming together. As soon as the exhaust goes in, then we can start putting the flooring down permanently, and putting the flooring material on the flooring that you want to put on there. We can start putting the interior in, and so forth. So also we've got the rub rails mounted. These are mounted now. So these had to be built new for a couple of reasons. Number one, your old ones were rotted to shit. And then number two was that when we raised the decks, we had to move these up in order to hide the seam between, not hide the seam, but close the seam between the decks. We've got the wood. All your deck seams are filled now, so that's completed. A lot of little details. We're working on believe it or not, we're working on your steering wheel, and we're working on finding you another one. It is really badly damaged, and Taylor's concerned that he really can't do any magic on this one. So we're kind of, I'm not sure where that lies with him right now, but it's just a whole different type of material that this is made out of. and it's shrinking, and that shrinkage is causing this. We had another boat that has this steering wheel in it. We thought, oh, well, we'll just get that other guy's steering wheel replaced because his steering wheel is the wrong steering wheel, but it's your steering wheel. It would be right for your boat, and it's in about the same condition as this one. So we're just getting started on, you know, the original plan is like, oh, that's not going to work. So now we're working on another plan. So, but of course we want to expedite that and make it happen as quick as we can. Oh yeah, here's the pocket. I think Matt already sent you a picture of this, but this is the pocket I was asking about. Do you want to have alligator, or do you want to have the leftover white material that we're going to be putting, that leftover material that you sent us, the white material that would go on this arch right here, the deck beam. So that was the question on that. There's in the ceiling board, your side panels, there is an oval. Well, it's not really an oval. It's rounded corners, but there's a slot here, and that creates a pocket for you to store stuff in and retrieve stuff from. So, you know, you can put black alligator in there. I think that would make it pop, because you have that section of the ceiling board is white, and so if you could have black on the inside. The only advantage to having white on the inside is that, you know, light will reflect down in there, and you'll be able to look down in the pocket and see things that you wouldn't otherwise be able to see if we put the black alligator. So that's the only differences between the two different options. Okay, I think you still got some money in the till, so because we're just working on these details and they're just taking a little while. And then we had a little bit of a wait on the hose because it is an oddball size, but the hose goes right in here. We also have a new shaft for you. We had to lengthen your shaft, and I believe that shaft is over there on the ground. I think that's been sent. So we had to buy a new coupling, because this is the coupling that goes on your shaft. Whoops, you can't see it yet. This is the coupling that goes on your shaft. And we had to buy a new coupling because the old coupling that you had doesn't mate to the coupling that's on the transmission. The transmission's, you know, 60 years later, and it's a different brand, and so on and so forth. So we had to buy this coupling half. So again, bunch of little details that we're taking care of. So anyway, we'll talk to you soon. Yeah, we're also waiting on a harness. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's here now. Nope. This is your throttle now. So your throttle will be, this is a rheostat. It's an electronic throttle. And it's here. They shorted us that harness, and now it's here. So here's your harness for this, for your throttle. So that's just come in evidently yesterday. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.